Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today. Hope we're all prepped and prepared for some more Tales of Vesperia. And I most certainly am, because it's been a bit. And by a bit, I mean 2 days. And I've been looking forward to seeing how the Coliseum plays into this. So let's come over here. Turnabout. How's it going, Montano? I mean, I am excited to see where this game goes. It's not gonna stop me from complaining about it in terms of, like, gameplay aspects, but I'm excited to play a JRPG with a relatively intriguing story. There's no denying this. Okay. But yeah, oh yeah, I'm wearing I'm wearing the funny armors. You know, let's walk around as a still. Yeah, I guess she has a little ponytail in this. Okay. That's the inn. Yes, Survey Guild, okay, cool. Fortune's Market, good. Okay, once again, you still don't like me doing things. I probably don't need holy bottles much anymore. I'll take 2 simple tents. And let's fill up on that. I was thinking at the beginning, I was seeing 3 reminds me of FF13. Did I ever play FF13? No, I didn't, but that's the one with lightning, yeah? Okay, so Damascus sword. Damn, that's a good sword for him. Zagal. Yeah, let's get that. Perfect green. There we go. Snipe Zephos. You have that on, so I don't need to buy it. Trident. I have one of those. It's just not on. And Takemikazuchi. He has it equipped. Okay, so that's good. So I'll buy those. Knight. Just don't need that. That's fine, and that's actually get worse. Knight armor, that'd be 12 up. Might be good for what's his name? Freaking old man. Metal jacket. Wouldn't be bad for a Pete, and hard leather coat would be fine for Judith. Okay, let's come down here. Greatly. Oh, okay, so we got some resistance rings now. Not bad. Iron. Nah, that's fine. I don't need to buy anymore. So I'll just go synthesis now and see what I can make. So longsword, I already have. Rapier, already got. Blue dragon, already got all those. S-stock ones. Bastard sword. I already have 2 bastard swords. Bastard sword 1A. Oh yeah, that's the thing where. Okay, I'll have to make one of each version to give to Carol, but he just straight up doesn't have the Bastard Sword skills right now. So I might an Ogre Sword to Ogre Sword 1. You know, let's make one of those because I have another Ogre Sword, but that's just better. Just when you those confusing other weapons that 3 people can use. Fuck. God damn it. Basilard, have you you have the Basilard equipped right now. Okay. And it gives guard, cure guard, or auto medicine too. Occasionally casts status recovery spells upon receiving damage. Or recovers physical damage by staying in a guard position for. Oh, that's awesome! That's a really good skill. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That's just a really good one that I want. That's actually a really good skill. Like, I can taste that how good that skill is. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Just I'm anything. Guard, keep guarding, you're good. Okay. Everything else I might not have the necessary life. Defend 2, yeah, I won't wait for that. You have this equipped right now. You don't have it. Okay. Okay, I should be fine, most likely. Karama 2, what's full check? Able to see all enemy info with a single map. Okay, yeah, let's get that. Takamikazuchi Blast. Okay, I'll have to get that. Oh yeah, I need to. Damn. Okay, Desier Iron Sand. So I should probably be getting that here. So I should be able to make a Night Shield. Oh yes, the 3 founding principles of the tale. Swords, magic, and yo-yos. Yeah. Swords, magic, and some odd thing that you can, sure, that's a weapon. Medium-sized bag. I need tortoiseshell, main gouge. I don't care about main gouge. Okay, so big things that I want. I want Desier iron sand, and I want tortoise shells. Yeah, those are the big ones. Put enough metal on anything can be. I mean, that's true. That is. I'm not. That one cannot be denied. If you hit someone with anything hard enough, it can be a weapon as well. I mean, as we have learned with Carol's bag. Sephora. Yeah, still want that. Don't know where to get Hyponian tree bark, but whatever. And still waiting on a bear skin, which I think I would have to go back to like that first or second forest to get. And then, wait, a mysterious sphere that improves your decision-making skills allows you to assign another set of arts. Does that give you like a third hot? Like a third shortcut? Hit repeatedly until it exploded. It was a mess. Yeah. Okay, so if I guess silver ore, I should make that, see what that's about. And then obviously I want limit trio. So flare stone, frost stone. I might be able to get like a flare stone in the desert, maybe. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, but that should be it for the most part. So good. Let's come over here. Just make sure, because you're working on that. You got nothing. Working there. Yeah. Basilard, you're working on that still. You can put on the round shield, but I guess you already have those skills. Okay, that's the thing. Halberd, okay, you're almost at BA force, so that's good. And then I can pop you over to like Trident or something. Boots, still just boots. Chain whip, you're working on that. Let's put you on star. Spell charge, hold X after casting a novice spell to move freely while the. Oh, that's cool. So you can just like store it. That is nice. Snipe Zephos, put Smash Bow on. Don't know why you didn't have it on. War Axe, Stepway Combatir. Bastard Sword. Yeah, I'll put Bastard Sword on right now because I want this so I can boost it to both versions. I can get back to the Battle Axe at a different time. And you're just working at that. 19713. You know, I was about to go sleep, but this works. There we go. You got all your stuff on. Sure, I'll let you have Pierce Cluster and Starstroke Cavalry. It's a little bit too much TP for me to let you just have. Can't be wasting your TP, Estelle, because friggin' you need more of it. Okay, come over here, Estelle. TP, do not use ours, but don't let TP drop below that. Action. Hell, I might want to take control of Estelle so I can just build up some TP on her. This is the one and only Coliseum in the entire world. People come just far away to see it. Yeah, okay. It's such a special Coliseum. I'm a member of Palestrel, the guild that governs the city. I'm on patrol tonight, as usual. Hello, this is where you can register to participate. We hold night battles as well, so please add to the Coliseum's goal. Do you think you'd register in the middle of the night? The kind of reserved for future tournaments. For some preparations, so sit tight. Okay. Only those entering in the contest are allowed to enter. Okay.
Lord Bellius's private room is ahead.
Sound like you said Lard Bellius. Lard Bellius.
But we've come to see Bellius.
What? Who are you?
We're a guild. Brave Vesperia.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of you. Do you have an appointment with the Duce?
And you're all dressed very oddly. What's up with that?
Huh? An appointment?
Unfortunately, my lord only meets with individuals who have appointments.
Oh.
How about a messenger from Don Whitehorse?
The Don?
The Don.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, the Don.
My name is Nats. I'm the acting
Nats.
representative for the Duce. I will gladly deliver any message you have for the Duce.
Sorry, but the Don's orders were to give this letter directly to Bellius.
Is that so? Unfortunately, Bellius only receives guests on the night of a new moon.
That's very odd.
If you could perhaps come on the next new moon.
The next new moon?
Why only on the night of a new moon?
I guess that's just how she does things. People can be weird sometimes.
Did she turn into a vampire or a werewolf on the night of a full moon? Or a new moon?
The moon just turned full, so the new moon is still a while away.
About
So
half
should
a
we come
month.
back?
We don't really have a choice if she's not here.
Sorry for the trouble. I'll let her know that a messenger from the Don stopped by.
Great, thanks.
So why don't we see what we can find out about the desert?
And about Pharaoh, too.
I'd like to get some information about the air crane myself.
Oh, yeah.
We shouldn't have trouble getting information about all of that in a city this big.
Mmm.
You mind if old Raven
Everyone's
goes
here.
ahead to the inn? I should send off a progress report to the Don.
Go for it.
Sure.
Raven, that's his name. I was like, old man. Forgot what his name
All right,
was. Raven.
let's get going too.
Oh, God. I'm really jiving with the party in this. It's like, fucking old man. Okay, so let's go explore the city. Reminder, before leaving for the wasteland of Kados, after Nordopolica, talk to the couple at the south end of town, then rest at the inn. Okay, so before leaving the town initially. Okay, I thought when you said like leave Nordopolica, it was like for good, not just one instance. Okay. Let's go. Because I don't even they haven't even told me to go to the wasteland. So, statue of Neek of Salmon Trig, who was built as the goddess of victory for that arena. Okay. You're just here to search for the origins of we Christians in the West, but the mountain path has collapsed and I had to forsake that goal. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Hey, no one to believe me, but I saw it. I did. I saw that monster with my own eyes, plain as day. Yes, it was on a night like tonight with a foul wind blowing. It was a foul wind a-blowing. Yo, what's up, Patty?
Hey, isn't that Patty? What's she doing?
It looks like she's shopping.
Give me one of these and one of these.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait a second, dear.
Dear.
Those clothes are. I'm sorry, but are you Eifried's granddaughter? It's just that there's been a rumor going around. People say there's a girl dressed like Eifried who claims to be his granddaughter.
Huh? Granddaughter? That means...
I knew it. Your total comes to 450 gold.
She didn't even say, let's see. Come on.
Could I ask you to stop coming here?
Aw.
Is that because I'm Eifried's granddaughter?
Well, you see, I don't really mind myself, but our customers, you see.
It seems like you mind, bitch.
Huh? What? Wait just a second. I didn't say anything like that.
Darling, you just said it hurt our reputation if the granddaughter of an outlaw shopped here.
Yes, let's say it out loud.
Well, yeah, she's the granddaughter of a guy who violated the guild's morals and slaughtered tons of people.
Well, that's...
While that may be true, he's a cool guy though. He's
What the
really
crap?
cool.
What?
Do you honestly think a child is responsible for that? What exactly did she do that was wrong?
It's okay, Yuri. No need to get angry. This kind of stuff happens all the time.
What is up with you? He was saying all of that for your sake.
Okay, Rita, you can't be like, come on. You getting up in arms about her just trying to play humble, be like, it's all right. Why are you getting mad at her? Rita, you gonna go fucking put your rage out on Carol?
You don't have to worry worry about me. I'm leaving town soon enough anyway.
Come on, Patty, join the group. We're good.
Farewell.
Oh,
Hey, wait up!
you scared her off, Rita. God damn it.
I swear.
Patty is Ifreed's granddaughter? I wonder what that's all about.
Well, it's all about basically Ifreed. He hooked up with some woman. Then their kid hooked up with someone, and Patty was born. That's what it's all about.
I wonder if it's true.
I don't know. Who knows? But even so, is Ifreed's reputation really that bad?
After the Black Hope massacre, he lost the trust of every guild. And now most guild members utterly despise him.
Ah, okay.
Ah, well, that explains that.
Yuri, are you sure it's okay to let her go?
This is Patty we're talking about. She's a strong girl. I'm sure she'll be fine.
And she has a gun.
Right. Anyway, if we don't get back soon, the old man might get sick of waiting and start some mischief again.
That's true.
Yeah, Patty has the power of gun. She can't be hurt.
Is Patty alright?
She's tough. She'll pop back up soon enough.
Do you think Patty's really Ifreed's granddaughter?
Even if she is, that treatment is inexcusable. Patty has done nothing wrong.
Regardless of the guild's trust, it's not unusual that Patty would bear the brunt of the anger. Ifreed isn't around to take it after all.
Which is
But
bullshit.
that's still no excuse to blame Patty.
True.
Patty, you mustn't get used to all of this.
Where the hell is Ifreed? I wanna know. Another client wants some tips. Customers. My first time visiting Coliseum, thinking the extent overwhelmed me a bit. The night breeze from the ocean is marvelous. Calm me right down. Okay, so I presume it's just go back to the Coliseum and rest at the inn to advance time. God, I really do like how you can see the barrier, like, over there. Like, the barrier ring. Like, it makes a really cool background, like, setting. It's like, oh, dude, look, it's magical rings. It's almost like anytime you see, like, a mock-up picture of, like, what would the sky look like if the Earth had, like, a Saturn ring, basically? Like orbital rings going around it. And it's just like, oh, dude, that would be sick. It'd be so cool. But we don't.
Welcome. Staying the night?
Yes, hi, Laharl. I know your
I think
voice.
a companion of ours should have already arrived. Did a cynical older man come in?
Oh, he's a friend of yours? Your rooms have already been paid for, so please, make yourselves at home.
Yeah, let's rest.
Shall we call it a day?
Good idea. We've earned a good night's sleep.
It's a good thing that I didn't use any items given Estelle TP back. Because I would have been annoyed if I was going to get a free rest and did that. But I didn't, so. All's well. Bum ba dum ba da dum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 dum. Bum ba da 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 dum ba dum bum ba da 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 dum. Okay, bow to the goddess of victory. Oh, so cool. It's a boat. It's our boat.
Are you missing the castle?
No, I like being out of the castle.
No, I thought I'd come out for some fresh air. I just can't shake those words Pharaoh said to me.
You're a poison.
Oh yeah. What was it again?
The insipid poison of this world must be purged.
Insipid? Oh, that's not nice.
The world's poison. Yeah, well, the world is full of pessimists, that's for sure. For what it's worth, you don't look like poison to me.
Was that your attempt to cheer me up?
Was it a good attempt?
Hey, I'm just trying to be straight with you.
I guess I do feel a little better. Hey! Yuri, look at that. That's brave Vesperia.
Oh, it's a big bright star.
The brightest star in the night sky.
There's an old story about that star.
Oh, yeah?
In the days of old, a great cataclysm occurred that plunged the world into ruin. Countless lives were lost as the people struggled to stand against the oncoming disaster. Its energies all but spent, humanity's hope seemed lost, when a pair of siblings appeared. This brother and sister together fought the calamity and saved the world from annihilation.
Okay.
The sister they called Child of the Full Moon. After the struggle, she remained with the Earth. Her brother they called Brave Vesperia, and he ascended to the skies to watch over the world. The end.
The end.
Wow, so you went and gave our guild a name with a lot of baggage.
Now that you know the
Well,
story,
it's a good name.
you should strive to make your guild shine as bright as the star.
Yeah, we'll have to tell Carol about this. We'll definitely have to live up to the name.
Let's do
I'm
it.
gonna head back.
Let's live up to
You
the name.
should too, or Rita's gonna start worrying about you.
Okay.
But she won't say that she's worried about you. Sorry, Internet. Don't worry about it. We just learned what Brave Vesperia was. It's the big moon. A big star in the sky. Okay, good. Good. So, rest it up. I presume we're going somewhere. Did they tell us where we need to go? Maybe? I don't know. Hey, mister, why does that set you have head? Did someone play a prank and steal? Oh, I got huff. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. See, it's governed by the guild known as Pastor, and their chief is a woman. You know, say called Duce. I respect. Okay. What are we here? What are we fighting for?
Sure attracts a lot of different kinds of people, doesn't it?
Yes, people are here for all sorts of reasons. Some come to fight, some come to watch.
And then there's people like us, too.
I wonder
We're
what
here to
other
do
people
neither.
think when they see us on the streets.
Well, I'd say they think we're here for the fights.
Maybe for you and Yuri, but I couldn't imagine Estelle as a gladiator if my life depended on it.
What about me?
A lost child.
Hey!
Well then, what about all... Never mind. I know where this is going.
He just stops right there. It's like, because he knows they would say something like, I don't know, homeless? Or like, just a one
started all of this.
old man.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I got my knife. My kukri.
Stop this nonsense.
Oh my god, it's reggae.
Making a scene like this out in front of everyone.
Great music.
Mind your own business.
Fucking.
You'd better put that away before you hurt yourself.
Who the hell are you?
I'm a dude with an axe. Hey!
If I'm wrong for doing this, you'll have my apology later. But I think it's you two who are in the wrong here.
Damn it!
Yeah. Stab you later,
Are
yeah.
you okay?
Oh, thank you so much. You were with Madam President Kaufman.
We're the guild Brave Vesperia.
Yeah.
Come on, you're like a walking billboard.
Of course he is. He likes saying it.
Let him have his fun.
You're Reggae of Ruinsgate, right? You might want to work out a little before you go trying to stop any more fights.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Thanks.
Here's our business card. Brave Vesperia, just with Carol's face superimposed on it.
Oh, there's a favor I wanted to ask of you.
I really like this guy's delivery. Like he's pulling this off perfectly.
Far be it from us to ignore a request from Ruinsgate.
Well, it depends on what it is. What did you want to ask us?
Perhaps we could discuss this somewhere else. Could you come to the Coliseum? We could talk about it there.
Whatever he has to say, he doesn't want anyone else to overhear. Sounds pretty suspicious to me.
Sus?
If Ruinsgate
God.
recognizes us,
Sounds
it'll help
sus.
improve our reputation as a guild.
Get too greedy with jobs and you'll end up neglecting all of them. Our job for the moment
Is to look for Pharaoh and to escort Estelle.
Yeah, you're right. I'll try to be more careful.
But couldn't we at least hear what he has to say first?
Can we take
and
another
then decide
job?
whether or not to accept?
Can't we take like 18 side quests? It's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. We can take as many side quests as we need. It's fine.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
If he asks too much, we'll just say no. We don't have the time to be getting wrapped up in more craziness.
We have infinite
Let's go
time.
and stop by the Coliseum then. We can at least hear him out.
Okay, let's go. Carol is what every JRPG player wants to be. Multitasking. Exactly. He's like, dude, let's do it. Let's take them all. We got this. What are you saying? We can totally collect 20 apples while we go kill a dragon. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like there has to be an orchard on the way to this dragon, right? Okay, let's go. Hey, how's it going, Reggae?
Relax. Nobody said we've decided to take the job yet. That can wait till you
Lives
tell
in a
us what this
volcano.
is all about.
Dude, the best apples are in volcanoes, don't you know?
All right.
Sound
I would
no.
like you to stop the man who is trying to take over Palestrale.
Oh.
Take over? This city?
In this city.
The plot thickens.
Oh, like a good soup broth. Or I guess a stew broth.
Why are you so interested in stopping them, though? It's not your guild, so why not just let it be?
Because Palestrale being in charge, it's kinda
You
nice.
see, we have been commissioned by Palestrale to investigate the ruins at the Colosseum.
Huh. Yeah, come to think of it, this city's supposed to be super old.
If someone else took control, it would be discourteous to the Intellikeia.
Entelikeia.
Entela what?
Oh yes. My apologies. Do you not know of them?
No.
I have heard that they are the ancient race who built this town and allow the guilds to be here.
Okay.
An ancient race, huh?
Like the Kritya?
Okay.
Guilty as
who's this
charged.
guy
We're
who's
hot.
trying to rock the boat here?
He's the champion of the Colosseum.
Oh.
Huh? What are you talking about?
He is a man who has entered the tournaments to take on Palestrale directly. His consecutive victories have brought him closer to Belius. This man is terribly dangerous. If he is not soon eliminated, I fear that Belius may be...
So as long as he's winning, Palestrale couldn't get rid of him even if they wanted to.
So we gotta enter and we gotta take him out.
So, long story short, you want us to enter the tournament and beat him, right?
Yes. Please, forgive my asking.
No, it's fine.
Jeez, why didn't he just say so? Are you sure this guy is really trying to take over the Colosseum?
Of course, and he's being backed by Leviathan's Claw.
Oh, well, there's a name. We need to stop that immediately.
Leviathan's Claw plans to use the Colosseum for income to dominate the other guilds.
That sounds like a plan someone like Hugh Moore might come up with.
Indeed it does.
No way!
Yes way, Carol.
We already know Hugh Moore and Leviathan's Claw are working together. Wonder what'll fall out of this tree if we shake it a little.
Whatever happens, we have to stop Leviathan's Claw. Relations between the Empire and the guilds will only worsen if we don't.
True. So let's go beat up some people in the Colosseum.
What about Pharaoh? There's no telling when you'll be able to meet him if we get into this.
It's fine.
But...
Estelle, what is it that you really want to do?
Anything and everything that shows up in front of her at this very moment.
what I really want to do...
Tell me what I want, whatever I really want.
I beg your pardon. Is this a difficult decision for you all?
Nah, it's fine.
There isn't anything difficult about it.
What do you mean?
We're going to do it, aren't we? We've listened to the story now, at any rate.
Yeah.
Right. As a guild, this might not be something we can just ignore.
So then, who'll be entering the tournament?
Yuri?
Well, we can't ask Estelle, Rita, or Raven to participate. After all, this is a job Brave Vesperia will be doing for Ruins Gate.
Okay, so...
No hard feelings, but I'd rather not have to go up against Judy.
And I was just getting ready to enter. Oh well, I suppose I can sit this one out.
Yuri just being like, hey, we both can't enter because if we go, I don't want to fight you.
The boss here shouldn't have to trouble himself with this. So it's up to me then, right?
We could also put repeat in.
Right.
So, do you mean you'll take the job?
Sure. Beating the champion will be good for our guild's reputation. It's not a bad deal for us at all.
Yeah, you're right.
I see. Well, please proceed to the registration area when you are ready.
Okay. It's time to duel. Okay, I'm just gonna go save prior to entering, just to make sure then I am fine. Okay, let's save. And then also let's go into Yuri's stuff. Okay, BA Force, burst darts. I have yet to do a burst dart because I don't burst all that often. Okay, so combination, X up. Bison, what's up, brah? Roll, decrease damage by half its second, that's fine. Item thrower, spirits, taunt. You're elite gamer? Oh my god, I'm elite gamer. Yeah, I am. Dude, I'm so elite. Don't you know? I'm just so elite, don't you know? God, combo plus is 10. It's so much. What dictates trading cards? I always said it was... okay. My gut instinct is like any card that you can trade... Like, because baseball cards are trading cards, and magic cards are trading cards, but like you can only really play a game with magic cards, not really baseball cards, but they're both trading cards. Me on Steam? What unlocks them? I always thought it was just like number of hours played. Is it like some other thing?
See the show, have a go! Beat your foes! Battle-hardened fighters!
Yeah!
The Coliseum is currently accepting applications!
Oh my god!
Wanna give it a go?
Yeah!
I had a feeling you were going to be a contestant! Alright, get fired up and head on inside!
But yeah, no, I think it's playtime. And maybe certain games have like a do a thing and get a card. I don't know. I think it's just playtime.
Welcome to the brutal battles of the Nordopolica Coliseum.
Brutal battles.
First off, let's go over the rules of the tournament.
Sure.
This is a single elimination tournament. No second chances here.
Damn.
If a fighter makes it through 3 thrilling rounds, he or she will then challenge the champion.
Okay.
Fighters, if you best our champion in the ring, not only will you receive a fantastic prize, but you'll also take the position of champion.
Cool.
And now, on to the first fight.
Yuri, good luck!
Combate! So you can buy and sell these cards. Did not know? Oh yeah, no, you can buy and sell them. Basically any game that I don't really like, I sell the cards immediately to get like a couple cents here and there, and it adds up. I'm looking at Zero and it's like less than 20. Yeah, the cards aren't expensive most of the time.
Try not to hurt yourself.
I wanted to fight.
And if you get all the trading cards, you can like fuse them into like a booster pack or something for whatever things, I think.
You're still going on about that?
Oh yeah, look at this.
Look at all these people. Well, this should help advertise our guild nicely.
In today's first fight, a new face in the Coliseum.
Yes.
Hailing from the new guild, Brave Vesperia, please welcome Yuri Low.
The hour count wouldn't make sense. I have 160 hours on Zero and like, yeah, no, I think like you can only naturally unlock like 5 cards in any given game, I believe. And then the rest you have to trade or buy. You can't get all the trading cards just by playing the game. It's dumb, but that's the way.
With a prison record to boot, Gigantus Eringer.
A former knight turned political activist with a prison record. Okay. Okay. I say my name.
One, a battle-hardened fighter. One, a fledgling youth.
Who is also battle-hardened.
Looks set. Welcome to the crossroad between heaven and hell. Our first fight is on.
Heaven or hell.
Fight!
You'll be gone soon enough.
Azure Edge! Azure Edge!
Concealed wave! Concealed wave!
Okay, let's just take a quick look-see poodle at him. Oh, he's almost dead. Ah,
You're gone.
There we go.
I guess that was an okay warm-up.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
For our second round,
Fights are a lot less bullshit when it's just 1v1.
Yugam Jerome.
Yugam. Hey, my name is Yugam.
Where are the starfish? Give me the starfish.
I like starfish.
Versus Brave Vesperia's Yuri Lowell.
I like starfish. I like starfish. Give me starfish.
Has only just begun.
That's fine.
Your opponent down to the gates of Hades.
Hades? Sardines! Okay.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Asher.
Okay. Do that just to stop him for a little bit. Okay, only has 12,000, that's fine.
Conceal blade. Dragon. Asher.
Okay.
You're gone.
There we go. Ah.
Shining Fang. Tiger. I'll punish you. Asher Edge.
The artwork is really good though. Oh yeah. The artwork is really good. And like I think it's any of the Xseed games. Each of the cards has like a nice little like tagline in it as well, but it has like a nice little funny thing to say. I think that's also the case with all the Xseed ones. Johan de Mark. Hello, my name is Johan de Mark.
You will know the exquisite pain of my sword.
That's fine.
Versus Brave Vesperia's Yuri Lowell.
Yuri Lowell.
Is it
Pure skill.
Everything will be decided in this one battle.
Oh yeah, bro. It's pure skill.
The flames of their opponent's burning soul.
Burn my soul is screaming that it wants to stop you. Okay.
Get ready. I'm taking.
Throw out that. Just stops him in his track a little bit. Okay. 12,000. Okay, let's come over here. There we go.
Dragon Sword.
Eh. Damn it.
Get out of here.
There we go. One of the cards I ever see is Lisa being soaked for some reason. You know the reason. Yeah. That lasted like no time whatsoever. There we go.
Come on, you can do better than that.
Wanted to get the heal in because I'm presumably not gonna have time. Oh, I got Tsurugi. Nice. Because I presumably wouldn't have. Hey, kid, how's it going, my man? Deb.
Wow, look at Yuri go.
Seems to be Fee about to change for Jim. Yeah.
Looks like he's got the goods all right.
Well, it just
I wanted to heal before I got to this fight because they're not healing me in between them.
Allow me to introduce the current and undefeated champion of the Colosseum.
Wrong.
What? What do you mean?
It's the
Ah.
Rob with the steely gaze.
Yo, what's up, Flynn? Okay, was not expecting this. Okay. Okay, it's time to beat up Pretty Boy.
Yuri? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Flynn?
Huh. So you're the evil villain who's trying to take over the Colosseum.
Very funny. Want to tell me what you're talking about?
Well, I can tell you.
So we're being used.
It seems that way.
Yo, bro. Bro. Now throw hands.
It's time for the final showdown.
It's time.
Aren't you cutting it a bit close?
Okay, just skip the fight.
Hey, these people didn't pay good money to see a rigged fight.
I like how his axe is clipping through his shield.
You could at least ease up a little.
Back to back.
Like you're having any trouble blocking me.
Azure Edge! Sonic Thrust!
Oh my god, okay.
So, care to explain what you're doing here?
You know, nightly duties and such. Afraid that's all I can say.
Since when is becoming the champion of the Coliseum a duty?
Duty.
Especially for a captain of the Knights.
I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay, let's just come over here. Okay, just take my input. Thank you, game. Dude, stop it with this. Let me fight.
So seriously? But be careful you don't bite off more than you can chew.
You're the one taking this seriously. It's been a while since I've seen you enjoy anything this much.
It's like, okay, force me to take a massive combo and do most of my health. Okay, then don't let you do anything, go right into a cutscene, and then it resets position, so now he's close to me again.
And don't you think it's about time you returned Her Highness?
No.
You'll have to take that up with the lady herself.
Her Highness tends not to listen to the things I tell her.
Yeah, well, you're saying stupid things.
Yeah, well, Her Highness isn't particularly fond of taking my advice either.
Okay, cool, bro. Dude.
Well, shall we put an end to this little show?
I would love it if you'd let me play.
How? If we quit now, they'll boo us out of the building.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
God damn it.
What do we have here? Has someone arrived to steal the spotlight from the stars of the show?
Yup.
Yuri, you've managed to stay alive long enough for me to
Just
kill
what we
you.
needed.
Now let me show you my thanks.
Interrupting the tournament arc, you bastard.
Hate to disappoint you, but I got other reasons for sticking around.
Hey, Flynn, you mind just stabbing him in the back, like, right now? Hey, Will Slash, how's it
You
go?
are the only man ever to make me bleed.
Bleed.
And I swear that you will
I guess the
die
gift
by
that
my
keeps on
hand.
giving. Oh, yeah.
Why not do something a little more productive with all that energy?
Watch this!
Yeah, now he has a weird gauntlet.
Whoa! What is that? Oh, it's a Blastia! I can't believe he tried to use it like that!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
That Blastia.
I like how you can even see so clearly Cosmos.
Judith!
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
what are you
please.
doing?
Guys, get in here. I need a full party.
What could this mean for the tournament? Oh, screw this. I'm out of here.
Oh, like Zoinks.
My arm. You did this to me, and now I'll use it to destroy you.
Oh, is that like a fake arm? Did we cut off his arm? I don't remember that.
Come, Yuri. Let me show you my new toy.
Now you're starting to get on my nerves.
Okay, is Flynn still here? No?
Now you will meet your doom!
Do you seriously think I'm gonna let you get away with using a Blastia like that?
Okay.
You're all just jealous.
But,
Of
okay.
my arm.
You should really use that tenacity for something more productive.
Worship me! Fear me! Let me feel your rage!
Jesus Christ.
Good.
I'll blow you away. You're gone. Come on.
Okay.
You're gone.
Damn it.
Azure Red! Azure Red! Azure Red!
Fang! I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Good.
Okay. Sagi just Shikamaru with the dye job don't have me. Yeah, time to join the last two streams. We got some good time. Nice. Cool.
You're nothing. Nothing.
Can you?
You're nothing. Nothing.
To me.
First best you can do.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. You're obviously not going that.
Too slow. I'll eat you alive. Azure. Come on, get tough. Just try it. Now we're gonna have fun. No good.
Come to me.
Okay.
Don't be a
Sorry
pain.
to trouble you.
Come on, get tough. I'll rip you up. Just try and stop me.
Okay.
Shall I heal you?
Dude.
First aid.
Enemies with overlimit suck so much. My guy.
Holy power, come to me. Holy power,
You're
come
gone.
to me.
That hurts. No good. No good.
Dude, your combos are so long. Come on.
Or come
Don't
to
be a
me.
pain.
Sorry. First aid.
Get on this already, please.
Holy power, come to me. Blade. Run through that which blocks our future.
Oh my god, and of course you're...
The flickering blaze will burn. Angels
Rita, what the fuck are you doing, you dumb bitch? Why are you here? Why the fuck are you here? What? Like, why are you even halfway close to... You dumbass. You're a fucking moron.
Grant them thy undefiled purity. Splash!
I want more.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna...
You're nothing. No good. Nothing. I'll eat you alive.
First aid!
That.
Get out of here.
Too
Damn
slow.
it.
You're nothing. Nothing.
First the best you can do.
That hurts.
Okay, I don't know why.
Alive.
Come to me. Best you can do.
Okay, you're really annoying. Rita, what the fuck are you doing? Stop physical attacking! Use your goddamn fucking spells!
To me.
What about this is fucking... Yeah, use 75%. I guess it's the use half that's making it. Like, Jesus freaking Christmas, my guy.
First flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
Dude, bosses do so much damage. I hate it. I hate it.
Taste of innocent waters. Crescent moon. First din of this modest realm.
This is it.
First aid. Flickering
Okay,
blaze burn.
so apparently the R2 moves are not just tracking, you have to actually be in like a...
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll kill you.
Okay, what?
I'll rip you up.
I have to keep
Blow
going.
you away. No good. Be gone.
Okay, cool. I love how his overlimit's just so much better than mine. Because he has fucking super armor. Like, his ass. It's such bullshit. Like, if we're being real. Like, overlimit is not great. Like, overlimit's kind of garbage. When the boss is overlimiting.
Don't be a pain.
Like, there's no benefit.
That hurts.
Maybe I can heal you.
And he just immediately.
You.
Like, he had...
That hurts. Coming through.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Can he, like, for 5 seconds just, like, work with me. And then the freaking tracking on the weird, not fake. Like, as I said, I was excited to get to the Coliseum. Not gonna stop me from complaining about the game. Like, I will complain about the game.
I won't let you do this anymore.
Secret mission 9. What was that secret mission? Dice drain.
Ooh, that's nice.
BA force, good. Guard plus, good. Okay. Frickin' Christ. Can you just, like, die for good now? I don't want to fight him again. If I recall, the secret mission is to send so much magic at his Blastia that it fails. Ah, okay.
Oh, it's out of his control. That's what he gets for using it like that.
This damn Blastia's not doing what I want it to.
You're gonna fight him. God damn it, I don't want to fight him again. Just, I want him dead. I want him to die. Yuri, can you slice his head off right now? I don't want to fight him again. He's annoying. He has too much movement. He's too quick. He has super armor. It fucking sucks.
Here to be used in the tournaments. That shock just now must have destroyed the barrier Blastia that was holding them in.
Maybe they should use like an actual like thing and not Blastia. He's your evil rival as opposed to Flint. I mean, fucking, it's annoying. It's annoying as hell.
He's getting away.
I can tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Damn it. Guess we'll have to take care of the monsters first.
Oh, God. Symphonia in this game, it just feels like... It feels like every boss is not, like, tough in a typical way, but just I don't know, how do I say? A sink, right? It's like, okay, we're gonna make you use just a whole crap ton of resources. Like, that's how it feels. It's like, oh yeah, you know, we just want you to use a whole bunch of life bottles and paralysis potions and just... We're just gonna do that, because that's somehow difficult. I mean, Joe with like 3 bosses in this game, I don't know. You also didn't have much trouble with Symphonia's combat, right? Might just be me. Might be me. You know what? Just doesn't work. Brain don't work well with it. And also, I mean to semi-auto. Once again. Oh my god, is this how... The game lies. The game lies so much. I need to check. I need to check, because I just figured out how to switch characters while I'm playing. And that changes stuff. And also I could have... Okay. Okay, I need to check an item description, because I think the game lied to me. Where's the thing that says I could freaking... God damn it. Where is it? Yeah, you can change the fucking bitch. Stop doing this. I've never played a game where it wants to do this to the menu so hard. I am getting frustrated. The frustration is real. So, it says press options. Am I, like, was I just pressing the wrong button? Because I thought... Okay, so start. Okay, about what? Okay. Okay. And then I also need to come over here because now I have things. Here, got the Damascus sword. Those are good. Here, working with those. Start an option in the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was misunderstanding it then. I will accept that as my mistake. I thought options was meant to be select on, like, other controllers. So I will accept that. I will accept that misunderstanding. Okay. Okay, let's come over here. There we go. Good. Okay, let's kill these.
Let's eliminate them.
Okay, so that makes me...
New moon flame of wavering darkness. I have an idea. Spread zero.
Okay. So that makes me wonder if I can... Oh yeah, that was the thing that I wanted. I wanted to see if I could initiate something like, let's say, splash on an enemy. Right, and then... Or... Damn it. And then... Pop out.
Destruction field!
Damn it.
Oh, flickering.
Damn it.
Oh, flickering blip.
Okay, you are actually just fucking sucking my toes right now.
Holy power, come to me.
Get out of here!
First aid.
Okay.
Smile of wavering darkness. Holy power, come to me.
Okay. So if I queue up, like, let's do fireball. If I queue up fireball, and then come back in, and then come over to check her equipment, or her skills, or whatever, her arts. And then do that. Okay. And then I can swap back to Yuri. Okay, so because my main thing is I don't know what shortcuts I have on each spell on Rita. But if I'm able to activate a spell, swap over to her, make full use of the mash it to let it go out faster aspect, and then switch back to Yuri, I think that would probably be best. And also I got Desir Gold Dust. I need Iron Sand, or was gold? No, I think it was Iron Sand
This is
for the
becoming
synthesis.
a real pain in the neck.
Less talking, more fighting. What?
What the heck?
Hey, what's going on? Could this box be causing everything?
Weird. Ah.
Him.
Hear me, knights. Sodia will command this division and eliminate the remaining monsters.
Shouldn't evacuating these people come first?
No, don't worry about it.
The rest of you will defend the spectators with me. Don't let even one of the beasts escape.
Looks like Flynn was thinking ahead. He even sounds like a real captain already. We're getting out of here.
Judith and your puppy dog already took off.
Yeah, I heard.
A hero's work is never done. Hello? Wait up! Hey!
Get over here, old man. Fire with Judith and repeat. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Carol's fine. Okay, where'd that bastard go? Wow, you guys are unflappable. Just like, oh yes, we will stay here. Everything is going awry, but we'll stay here. What happened there? Beer old man with a pale face left from the Coliseum. Twice the usual noise coming from that place. Some blasty to shut the blasty locked up monsters. Why would who do something like that? What? The champion won again? Who's that huge roar I heard from Coliseum? Where are you, you thief?
He got out of the city.
He's pretty good at running away.
Repeat is still after him.
Hopefully he won't lose the trail.
But what's the deal anyway? Why would Reggae...
Think he set us up somehow?
Looks that way. He used us to keep Flynn from carrying out his orders.
Orders?
Relax. It doesn't look like he's here to recapture any princesses. He wouldn't go through the trouble of entering the tournament for that.
Well, then what could it be?
Good question. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was hurting Reggae's plans.
But Reggae seems so polite.
He didn't seem too polite when he was making off with that case.
This might mean Ruins
Damn it,
Gate
old man.
is nothing more than a false front.
Still, what could he want with that case?
What is it with unassuming scholarly types and JRPGs that turns them
Just
evil?
what was the clear ciel crystal?
About all we know now is that something in that box made my magic go all haywire. I'd never lost control of my Bodhi Blastia like that before.
Hey, if we've got the time to be standing around chatting, shouldn't we be chasing after your doggy friend?
Yeah.
You're right, we should be going.
Let's go. You join the party. And... okay, so you got that. Or... good. 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 Okay, so is this the point where
Damn
I need to go talk to people?
What could he
and
possibly want
go
with
to the
that
inn?
case?
Or is
Well,
that different?
our genius mage's magic was kind of weird. He must have thought it was linked to that box.
Then you think Reggae knows what's in the box?
The only way we'll find out is by going after him.
If he stole it knowing what was inside, then he must know what the clear CL crystal can do.
If we catch him, we might learn something about Jormgen.
Okay, now we definitely can't let him get away.
Let's go,
Yes,
Jordan
we
kid.
don't have a moment to lose.
Let's keep dogging. Before leaving for we talk to the couple. Where's the inn? Okay. So that's the I don't know if I'm leaving for Weasland of Weasand. Waysand. So I mean I guess I'll try. So let's try and find an old couple sitting on. Talk to an old couple at the south end of town. Yes, you are. Are you the old couple? I see it that the tip might have been swelling his mouth. That'd be definitely long nonsense. Score, maybe I buy a tip. Itogan has quite the silver tongue. He manages to convince himself his predictions are sunny when they fail. Must be a generous man for smart talk. You're not old.
Repeat!
Yeah, what's up, dog?
Look, is this?
Repeat will be able to follow his scent with this.
Woof.
We've got to get
Woof,
that
woof.
case back.
Yeah, there's that too.
Guilds don't take kindly to backstabbing cheats.
That's right.
Time to kill a guy.
He couldn't just cross the mountains to the west without preparing first. We should be able to catch up with him.
All right, let's get him.
Do you think the Colosseum will be okay?
Are you worried about it?
Do you want to wait here with Rita then?
What do you mean?
This is a guild matter after all. Nothing for you little ladies to worry yourselves over.
Sorry, Estelle, but I'm going too. I'm curious about that red case.
It seems like every single cutscene, it's just like they love bringing up the fact that Estelle and Rita are not part of the guild and do not have to be taking part in the guild activities. It's like, okay, guys, we get it. Like, it's fine. You don't have to keep giving them an out to not come. We know they're coming. Like, you could just move forward.
Besides, I won't feel right till I give that idiot a piece of my mind.
Then
It's like bringing up the third path every other sentence in Cold Steel. The third path.
Decide for yourself.
I'll come too.
I mean, it is refreshing that's not because they're gendered. I mean, yes, that is true. But also,
If he was trying to obstruct the knights,
tread
then
new
this could be
ground
connected
once,
to
but if
the
you tread it
Empire.
8 times, now it's not new anymore.
Maybe. Anyway, the Colosseum will be fine. Flynn's got a handle on things.
Well then, let's get our things in order and go after that jerk.
Pete joined the party. 5th Master Guild.
Altosk, Fortune's Market, Ruins Gate, and the Blood Alliance. Huh, that makes us one short.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Union's 5 master guilds. We've dealt with 4 of them, but not the last one.
Oh, hey, I don't think I even knew the last one's name. Hey, Carol, what's the last guild called?
Ah, that'd be the Blacksmithing Guild, the Soulsmiths.
Huh. I didn't know they had a
Soulsmith.
guild for that, too.
You've probably used swords forged by the Soulsmiths without even knowing it. You've seen weapons embossed with an iron hammer, right? That's their guild emblem.
Oh, yeah. The innkeeper where I used to stay had a kitchen knife with something like that on it.
Are you the old couple? Yeah, I presume. They say 2 more people went missing last night. You'd think people would know better, but with that guild's reputation for loan sharking, but I guess the tourists don't have any idea what they're getting into. Isn't the guild in cahoots with the tipsters? Nordpolica regulars wouldn't fall for a scam like that. Why do they take the people who go missing? Who can say, but no one ever comes back, that's for sure. Hope no one disappears tonight. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna swap you. That should be it. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. It is interesting where it's just like, oh yeah, one of the master guilds. No, I interacted, but it's like, oh yeah, no, we just have a shit ton of weapons. They just do their own thing in the background. It's like, yeah, whatever. From kitchen knives to war axes, it's fine. We're good. We can make anything. If it's made of metal, we got it. Okay, so let's save there. 500 gold? My god, you guys are running a racket. Don't worry, I'm just gonna check out that room I heard today about people in town disappearing. You can help me! Someone, please help! Not only did you team up with the tips just to rip off innocent customers, but then you kidnap people who couldn't pay their debts and do away with them. You dirty piece of slime. This is what you deserve. Oh, yeah, boy! Ah. He just runs away. Who was that guy? What was that? Yuri learned Shining Eagle Arcanine. Huh. Cool. I'm gonna do that. I think I could do it. I love Yuri's in-canon ability to just kind of like intrinsically understand how to do moves. Oh god. Shining Eagle. It's an up move. Okay, that's good. We like up moves. Shining Fang. So let's go with Shining Eagle. Swing your weapon while grazing the ground to bring forth a shockwave. Good. Your next trigger isn't for a while until you get the airship. So you can... Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. It's like, oh yeah, you know, things get complicated.
And here I thought all we'd be doing at the Coliseum was beating bad guys.
I just witnessed a
now
murder.
Things have gone and gotten complicated.
I certainly didn't think we'd be seeing Flynn here.
Not to mention that Zoggy guy.
Yeah, I wish I could
And that runaway
kill Zoggy
coward
already.
Reggae, too. It can't be a coincidence, not with them all here at once.
If it is a coincidence, it's the worst one I've ever heard of. Just how bad can our luck be?
You think Leviathan's Claw are the ones calling the shots this time?
Probably.
Thinking things through is all well and good, but we don't want Reggae skipping out on us.
Which is
No
why
kidding.
we took a nap.
We'll finish talking later. Let's go.
We have already slept for the night. But how refreshing. We got to see someone else get it, like, murked in cold blood. We just watched and learned. To be ready for it next time. Good day, welcome to Republica. Participate in the tournament. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go. Okay. Damn, I wanted to get 3 in 1.
Don't get sloppy.
Wanted to see how many.
Take this.
Yo, that was pretty good. Okay. Magic Lens. Squirgle. Beast type. Okay. That does a lot of hits.
Of innocent waters. Here I go.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Here I go. Nurse.
Oop, you do not need to be used. Turn that off.
Din of this modest land. Grant them thy undefiled purity.
Pierce Cluster.
Priest of innocent waters.
Let's go. I'm not done.
These are the
Good. Now there is a bit of a level jump, so be prepared. Okay. So that's what that tells me is I should save frequently. Okay, so I guess the idea is that these guys are going to get stronger and they're going to have And they're gonna give XP so I can rapidly level, but they're gonna be tough for a bit. Still think it's kind of bull that like you don't get an ambush bonus if you hit them from the back, but they get a bonus if they do. There we go. Yep.
Come to me. First aid. Holy
Damn it. The R2s last for like no time sometimes. Is it only present until the next time they get hit?
The sign of victory.
Or some other thing? Right, XP share, cool. Yeah, put that on. Stronger. You're still working that, you're working that, you're working that, you're working that. You're working that, you're still working that. Once again, happiness would be a pretty nice thing to get.
There are so many.
I would like to be happy.
Destructo pain shot.
Shining Eagle. The din of this hottest land. Star blast. Here I go. Flickering blaze turn. Fireball. First aid. Holy power.
Dragon Swarm.
First aid. Here I go.
Nice aid
Freaking
Holy
squirrel.
din of this hottest land. Star blast.
There.
No way. Nice aid smash.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come
Hey,
to me.
stop.
Nice aid smash. Nice
Get out
aid
of here.
smash.
Come on, I got you.
Holy power, come to me. Here, first aid.
Okay.
Wolf strike.
Good. There we go. It is nice seeing just so much damage coming out of my characters now. Where it's like, okay, yeah, I'm doing multiple hundreds every hit. It's like, okay. It's nice.
Here I go.
Now, it's still all relatively, like, the same, right? It still takes similar numbers of combos to kill an enemy, which is kind of...
We're done.
Kind of annoying, but if I ever have to go backwards, it's pretty nice. I think when I backtracked to the first town, I was like, okay, cool, look at that. It takes no time at all, because I'm one-shotting most things. Okay. And so we have to go through, I presume, a cave. This cave to get to the desert. Methinks. Me suspects. So let's drop a nice hot little save right before we go in. Okay.
No sign of him so far.
Do you think he went this way?
Maybe he used this to get through to the other side of the mountain.
One would expect.
But this cave is the Weasand of Kados.
Weasand. Okay, it's not waysand, it's weasand. It is weasand like a word? Like a known word?
A powerful monster called Terrapus lives here.
Terrapus?
It's supposed to be really dangerous.
It's a pterosaur platypus.
Or at least that's what Nan told me.
Fear it.
Perhaps he went inside without knowing that.
Trying to figure out like the most comfortable way to have the headset. It's hard. Honestly, I think it's just like my ears have to get used to like the cup size. Cause like it's like I feel like the edges of the cup repeats, but dude, it's a good butt. I feel like the cup size on these is a little bit smaller than the cup size on these. When I say these, I mean these. These are the old ones that I have. Although I am getting a different set of Steel Series ones tomorrow. So I'm saying these ones back because like the sound from the left cup is just like a little bit louder, to the point where like it almost sounds like the sound is coming from like behind me to the left, weirdly enough. And I'm like, that it throws me off. I was like, nope, I want good headset, so I'm returning these. I already ordered a different one through Amazon, not the SteelSeries website, because SteelSeries, they don't pay for return shipping if something's wrong, so I don't want to have to go through this again. If something's wrong with the SteelSeries I get through Amazon, I can just send it back for free. Yay. Hey, please, let me go.
Looks like he was hiding out here hoping we just pass him by.
Well now, let's have a nice, long chat.
Let's break his shins.
What were you trying to gain, setting us up like that back at the Coliseum?
And give back that case!
You leave me no choice.
Repeat, why did you not bite his leg?
Leviathan's claw?
Glad I saved.
This one's pretty tough.
Do we even...
Okay, arts. Champagne. Okay, detain. You don't like light, you're resistant to dark. Okay, turn that off. Okay, let's keep you away from everyone. Oh my god, that was legitness. Okay, I'm gonna have you use a magic lens on Attain. Okay, same.
Holy power, come to me! Holy power, come to me!
Okay.
This is it. You're done.
Good. Eh.
Shining Eagle.
Power, come to me!
You?
Shining Eagle.
Come to me!
Oh my god, there's a significant amount of annoyance when it's like, oh, look at that thing, the cool super move that you can do, but you can't do it right now because you're in the middle of a different move and you can't cancel.
Here I go!
There we go.
These guys are all over the place.
Honestly, not that bad anymore.
Oh,
This guy's definitely a lot worse when you are just alone or with only two people. Repeat, why did you not bite through his calf?
Leviathan's claw are connected.
So they pretend to help with the excavations, then swipe materials and sell them later, huh? Oh, I'll make them pay, I swear.
How could a guild as famous and renowned as Ruin's Gate do something like that? Judith, wait!
He'll get away if we don't hurry.
Remember what
True.
I said? There's a really nasty monster living in there.
Hey, what do you say we call it a day? Old Raven can't afford to get too far from Nordopolica without getting this letter to Bellius. The Don'll hit me with another one of his thankless jobs otherwise.
Well, I'm going after him. I can't let somebody like that just do whatever with the Blastia he takes from the ruins. Then I'm gonna get that case back, too. I'm going too. What are you talking about? You're staying put here.
Rita is such an like, it's like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do this thing, I want to come to. What the fuck are you? You stay here. like, and honestly, why is anyone trying to say Estelle stay here? She never will stay. She is a very single track minded person. She will come with you, and if she's said not to, she will just follow anyway.
I'm not.
This doesn't sound like something Brave Vesperia can very well pass up.
Yeah. It's our job to protect Estelle.
If we all go together, we're bound to come up with something.
Raven, you can go back to Nordopaga. We don't care.
Sure you'll be all right without the great Raven?
Yeah, leave.
I think so. Good luck delivering the letter.
See you later.
Jeez, aren't you even gonna try to stop me from leaving?
Nope, get out of here. But you're coming with anyway. Okay. So Carol's TP is pretty low right now, so I'm gonna... I'll swap in Rapide. Rapide can bro it up for a little bit. Okay. Damn it.
Get ready.
Rapide
I'm taking you down.
Bro it up.
Holy power, come to me!
Oh my god, what the hell?
Holy power, come to me!
Tiger! I'll punish you!
Okay.
Eat waters!
2. Okay, you use magic lens on Garkic or Agaric, plant type. Okay. See, now there's just a benefit of using the magic lens. Now that it's not just like one, like in every battle you have to do it. It's like, oh no, like every enemy that you do it to, you get to keep it. So it's like, okay, yeah, no, I want to do it, so I can understand how close to killing random jobbers that I will be fighting again.
All right, who's next?
Kill, kill, kill.
Take this.
Come to me!
Azure.
That's over.
Learn skill magic. Okay, Rapide, not too great against flying enemies, unfortunately. Okay, equipment, you're working. You did get stat booster from, right? You got magic, good. You're working, you don't really have anything. Okay. Thank you.
We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
Oh. Use the magic lens. Be spare. Okay. 9,800.
Oh, Caprice!
Gotcha.
Den of this modest land! Star Blast!
Okay, good. Okay, you need to turn. I think that's another, like, pet peeve of mine with this combat system, or, like, this engine, I would probably say. The combat system is fine, but it's like, when you turn, like, when you target a different enemy, Yuri doesn't immediately turn to face said enemy. So it's like, oh yeah, I targeted them, and then proceeds to just kinda... It proceeds to keep attacking in the direction of the previous enemy. Okay.
Come to me! First aid! Grant them thy undefiled purity! Come to me! First aid! Holy power, come to me! First aid! That's an attack!
Take this.
Holy power, come to me! First aid!
Okay.
The cry of victory! Repeat?
Rapide? Mighty Guard. Okay, well, that's good. Put that on. I feel like I should probably try and make a, like a strategy, like, offset of like, hey, just save TP,
Opening now.
go physical attack everyone.
Tiger blade.
Den of this modest land. Oh, den of this modest land.
squeezy, lemon squeezy. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Leave me alone. Go away. You bat. Damn it, you son of a bitch.
They got us from behind.
Our ties to each other will save us.
Our ties to each other will save us. Not our strength. Just our ties. Our relationships. We're in Persona now. You guys are my best friends, and therefore, I'm not gonna die.
Here I go.
Glimmer of Evan?
Get out of here.
There we go.
All right, who's next? Such grace.
Our
we go.
weapons are
Bravery.
Youth.
Modesty.
like any of you have those.
Bravery, youth, and modest. They all said the opposite. I like that. Judith, modesty is not a word that many people would use to describe what you're wearing. And we love you for it. Okay, so let's go over here. Here we go. There we go.
This one's pretty tough.
I don't comprehend why they bothered making the like freeze and stun different things. There you go.
We'll strike.
Come on, let's just beat the hell.
Let's
Of course,
go.
these guys can just pivot on their heels and shoot webs at me. Spike bow. It's at least new. Long range extends the attack range. That's good. Raise physical defense when a heavy bow is equipped. Okay. Interesting. Ah, damn it. Okay, need to go back. Yo, Patty!
Did you just hear something?
Right here.
What's up, girl?
Whoa! Wait, Patty?
Ah, we meet again.
You sure pop up in the weirdest of places.
Yeah.
Still looking for Ifreed's treasure?
Aye, that I am.
Aye.
Hey, what kind of treasure is it anyway?
Prepare to have your socks blown off. It's the Maristella.
Maristella.
What is that?
I'm not sure.
Wow, even our walking encyclopedia hasn't heard of it.
She looks so proud. But no.
Out of Ifreed's treasures, the Maristella is the most precious.
Well, has anyone found it yet?
They're called treasures precisely because they're hard to find.
You're a weirdo.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, Rena?
I heard in Nordopolica that you're Ifreed's granddaughter. Is that true?
Whoa, little lady, that right. I wonder how the Don would react if he found out his sworn ally had a granddaughter.
Now that you mention it, the Don and Ifreed were friends since before the Union was formed, weren't they?
But hey, you're lying, right? About being Ifreed's granddaughter. I mean, you never said anything about that before.
It's the truth, I think.
I thought she did say she was.
You think?
Or was that
What do
only
you
in, like,
mean?
item descriptions?
I mean, I'm speculating.
Estelle's asking why you would claim someone's your grandfather based on just speculation.
Rita, stop fronting on Patty, alright?
Oh, well, that's because I have amnesia.
Oh, okay.
Amnesia?
Yep.
Then you don't know
Yep.
for sure whether you really are Ifreed's granddaughter?
There's no doubt it's true, I think.
Oh, come on. Make up your mind. Which is it?
Well, how about, Rita, you take your freaking scholarly brain and ask the right question. What information do you have that makes you speculate that you are Ifreed's granddaughter? How about you stop being such a pissy little bitch, alright? She's like 12, Rita. Like, give her some slack.
Because I don't know. I'm searching for the Maristella because I don't know.
So basically, to get your memories back, you want to meet Ifreed, a guy who might be your gramps. And to find him, you're looking for that Maristella treasure. That sound about right?
Aye. Someday I'll meet my grandpa.
Right? Okay, cool. You could just let her say that. They're going off on her.
But
on a more urgent subject, shouldn't we be going after the red box?
Yeah.
oh, right.
Patty, you want to? Yeah, Patty's coming.
Hey, why are you following us?
I was planning on going this way anyway. Then why don't we travel together? I'd like that.
Yeah.
This isn't like going shopping,
Friends.
you know.
I know that. If something happens, I'll help out.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Yes. So helpful. Patty earned the Amnesiac Girl title. Not gonna put it on because that'd take off her sick-ass red jacket. Amnesia.
I had thought that amnesia was only in
Go all the
stories.
girls.
It happens all the time. Get caught up in an explosion during a failed Blastia experiment. And
All the time.
echo all your memories. But losing all of your memories is pretty rare.
It's a tragedy. That it is.
Well, even if your past memories are gone, you can start creating new memories from now on. There's no need to be pessimistic.
I see. That's a different point of view. I'll stuff my mind's album with memories of Yuri. Yuri and more Yuri.
Taken out of context,
me shiver.
that would
I hope
that would
might
make
be
it mean a
okay
lot
for
different
me,
things.
I think we can squeeze you into a corner somewhere.
Okay. Rapide, you can swap out with Judith, and Patty, you can replace the hater. Okay. Okay, I need to come down this way. No, leave me alone, Bat. You seem like a big, meanie. Probably a tough enemy that I can't kill right now. But it's important to check it out. 34. 70, what level am I? What level am I? What level am I? Okay, at least try.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Done yet.
I think I can do this. Okay.
Everything's spinning. We're not done yet. Neon blade. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come to me.
Okay, excuse me while I just,
First aid.
okay. Let's have you pop nurse.
Dragon Sword. Angels grant us your favor.
Okay.
Nurse.
Dragon.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Conceal blade.
Take this.
Oh my god, okay. Okay. That was a bit.
Are you okay?
Tiger, I'll punish you.
Holy
Tiger,
power,
I'll
come to
punish
me.
you. Tiger blade.
I'm okay.
Okay. Dude, the damage you do is insane. My god.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Okay, my
Power, come to me. First aid.
Shining Eagle. This is it.
okay, you use nurse.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse. Holy power, come to me.
Damn it. Fucking god. Really like it. If friggin' guarded more, please. I'm using all of my stuff.
Dragon Sword.
Holy power, come to
Okay. You are almost there. I am almost out of apple gels.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
I'll blow you away.
We're not done yet.
Okay, cool. Great. Love it.
First aid.
Absolutely infuriating. Just... My freaking god. Like, I should really just stop trying to use Overlimit because it's kind of garbage. Like, it is not good. Like, it tries to make it seem like, oh, hey, it's a good thing to do. It's like, oh, yeah, lets you just repeatedly use your arts. It's like, cool, great, but you still can get interrupted out of them. And, hey, look, most bosses and enemies that you would want to use Overlimit on have super armor. Which basically makes it so you don't really ever get to use it. Okay.
Oh, that hurt. Holy power, too late. We're not done yet. That's where it hurts.
And when's she gonna get a res move? Because that would be really cool.
Thanks.
We're not done yet.
Like, that would be honestly really nice if she could get a move that reses.
I'm okay.
Dragon Swarm.
Holy power, come to me.
Dragon.
First aid. Is that the best you can do? Come to me.
Like, that move, not very nice.
Holy power,
Honestly,
come
seems
to
kind
me.
of
Is that the best
bullshit.
you can do? First aid. I have to snap out. I'm okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Oh, God.
Should we be getting started?
Fucking God.
Oh, brilliant
I've
angels,
used
grant
so
us
much
your
resources on this one random big monster.
Sorry, I couldn't help. Sorry. Avenge me.
Ah.
I guess I messed up.
You know, I'm just gonna take the death.
Yep. Chance will take its course. Risky cast. Did it
How much life do you have?
work? This could be trouble. Farewell, then.
I'm just gonna take the death.
And they were.
I would rather do everything again than take all that material use. Like, my God, was not expecting that much garbage.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Yeah.
Dragon Swarm.
A caprice of innocent lovers.
Shining
Here.
Shining Eagle.
Holy power, come to me.
Take this.
Holy power,
Okay.
come to me. First aid. Oh, power, let my soul shine.
Dragon Swarm. They'll finish you.
There we go.
Shining Eagle.
First aid.
Take this.
Dude, it's friggin' annoying that you have enough frames to block my move in the middle of a combo. Okay. Love it.
Holy power, come to me. First
Come on. You know what the worst part is? I went backwards to go do that fight. I'm willing to bet that there was like a save point if I move forward.
These guys are all over the place.
Okay.
I'll finish.
Okay, and you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go backwards to save after this fight. Because I don't want to have to do it again. Yeah. It's things like that where it's just like, bosses like that one, I'm just like, okay, I get it. You're presumably one of those rando cryptid super boss things, but it's like, come on, man. Can you be cool and not do a move that, like, even while blocking it, you do most of my health bar? It would be much appreciated. It would make you hate you, yes. Or if you had a way to, like, dodge it, it'd be pretty cool.
Nice aid smash!
Be nice. There you go.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Shining Eagle!
Here I go!
I'm just getting started.
Good. Okay, let's swap Carol out for Judith. Sorry, I wasn't watching you fight the Hermit. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And I used, like, why? Because it was there, and when I looked at it, I thought I could do it. Like, I got it, like, to, like, a quarter health. But it took, like, most of my resources. There's no reason to fight the Gigante monster. Okay.
Look so nice.
Well, that's good to know. So I'm never gonna fight any of them. Like, I thought that, like, there was gonna be, like, a cool thing after it. But most certainly not worth it. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Cool. Until you were late game, I think you need a title or something. Okay, and in this game, titles don't mean anything. See, I can't even think. Like, trying to remember Vesperia. Like, I get, like, there must have been titles, but I don't remember ever getting, like, notifications that I got titles. How's it gone?
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Yeah, shut up.
I'll punish you! Shining Eagle! Gotcha! You're done!
And
Take this!
The sign of victory.
Get out of here. Cool, Mighty Guard. Oh. Good. Can you stop, like, freezing him and just stun him already?
This one's pretty tough.
Don't just
like,
stand there whining.
do not understand why they decide to separate those. Like, it seems odd to me.
Everything of this modest land.
Holy power,
Take this!
This is bad.
Okay.
Holy power, come to me.
this!
First aid.
I'm not done yet.
Holy power, come to me.
So you get a costume to have the trail that makes him look fancy.
Oh,
Oh.
that was mean.
Shall I heal you? First aid.
Okay.
Holy power, come to me.
Go.
First aid.
This is bad.
It's fine.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
You're pretty rough.
Good. Just realized, what do you do? Small amount of HP, some TP. Yeah, whatever. Yay. Okay, do not need to go south. Good. So it seems like maybe you have a greater chance to stun when you're attacking from the front, whereas from behind it seems more likely that you're gonna get a freeze, I guess. Or it's just completely random and it doesn't matter.
I just can't hold that.
Good. I do like how Judith's just using straight up an oar from a boat. It's ridiculous. I love it. Okay. Let's get Patty again. Amnesia girl joined the party. Cool. Amnesia.
I had thought that.
I'm gonna skip that. Already watched it. Swap Rita out for Patty. Honestly, that probably would have helped if I didn't have, like, I did also go into the spike drill thing without, like, Rita as, like, high casting deeps. Right? I just went in with, I went in with this party, which probably isn't the best for spike drill given its moveset. Okay, I need to take some more fights with not using TP. What are you looking at? Estelle. Use half, moderate, under. Okay.
To me. First aid. Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Good.
The sign of victory.
Give me all that TP.
This one's pretty tough.
Back
Ooh,
attack.
scary, scary.
Back attack. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm not fighting you.
Dragon Swarm!
Power, come to me. Delicious. Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Okay, good. Okay. I probably need to get better defensive gear as well. I mean, it's not going to be like as significant as the first time I bought defensive armor, which like increased it by over 100 likely, but these guys are still doing like over 200 damage through a guard, which is not great. Step cancel F. What the hell is that? Allows the delay after form change to be canceled with a back. Oh, that's nice. Sticky fingers in case you still got one escaping from battle. That's not bad. Item thrower, almost there. And throw. Okay, cool. Aquamarine, water resistance. That might be useful in this dungeon, which I presume has water in it. I presume. I presume.
I suppose I could try.
Okay. Let's reset my brain. Let's reset my brain. I got into a mood with how annoying the Spire Drill Gigante monster was. But you know what? I want to go beat the crap out of an archaeologist.
Let's go.
Which is not a sentence that I thought I would ever say. Although, I guess in Trails in the Sky, he does introduce himself as a archaeologist, right? That's his like.
Here we go.
Okay, so what is it with JRPG is making archaeologist the bad scientist type? There's two of them. Oh.
Watch yourself.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't want to be next.
Wait, how are you guys not?
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come to me. First Holy power, come to me!
Love it. Apparently, a Hacker Hack Bamco, there might be a new Tales game coming at you this year or the next. Also, I'm going to put the crap out of Blue Protocol when it comes out. Nice. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because, what, Tales of Arise is already 2 years old or so, right? 3 years old? Didn't they recently have like a 3-year? Oh my god, there's a chest there, you fucks. Like an anniversary of one of the Tales games coming out. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because that's a pretty big IP for Bamco. Okay. I'll just do speed charge. What's that? Chaos attack inflicts more damage on the enemy after the second hit. Occasionally more XP by finishing a battle without taking any damage. Ah. That's neat. Spirit Healer. Increases TP recovered after battle. Yeah, let's put that on. And let's pop Judith out and put Rita in. Okay. Let's come down here. Very good. I'm glad I came back and got that. Because step cancel goes to fighting lens. Automatically use a magic lens when Patty defeats an enemy, not our. Oh, that's good. Of course, she's the one that has to defeat them, which may or may not happen frequently, but I mean, that's still good. I remember that was one of my like more favored ways of trying to like get all the enemies in Cold Steel on like New Game Plus runs, where it was just like, oh, put like that quartz on like Laura and then just have her S-craft every time you go into a fight and she'll kill everyone and therefore will analyze everyone.
What is that?
like immediately. And I was like, oh, perfect. Great.
Air? This is just like at Cave Mock. Is there an air crane here too?
What do we do?
Charge right in.
I don't think so.
Judith is right. Touching air that thick is dangerous.
It's fine.
I can't believe that something like that would save me.
Wait.
You're not being saved.
It looks like we'll have to keep our distance.
You're getting bodied.
What's this shaking?
No. Oh, no. Oh, hello there. God damn it.
Is that the monster you were talking about, Carol?
No! I've never seen a monster like that before!
No, Patty, don't!
Gun!
Whoa!
Is it absorbing the...
It ate the air?
Okay. Nom 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 nom. Ah! Good air.
I can't move. Oh no.
This is not good.
It's fine. It's leaving. It's fine.
Hey, I can move.
Oh.
You're not getting away again. Rita, be careful!
It's fine. It's normal water now.
Don't worry, it's not harmful at its current density.
What the hell just happened?
The monster we just saw somehow normalized the air crane that was out of control.
It ate it.
But that would mean that it can control the air. Could it be the same thing that guy did with his sword back in Cave Mock?
Maybe.
Can we pass through it? Rita!
Oh, right. It should be okay. All right, charge!
Let's go.
Hey, please be careful.
No, it's fine.
What's the matter? I have to figure this out. I mean, this is what I'm traveling for.
Come on, Rita.
I know. We have to follow him, but
I just want to look at all this water that has the air taken out of it, even though we know the monster's the thing that did the thing, so why would you not go after the monster?
That air crane isn't exactly going anywhere, is it?
Of course not, you idiot. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, Rita, how about you fucking calm down with your sass?
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Not
Carol,
giving you a
are you
pass.
okay?
I don't care if you're 15.
Peachy. No, really, I'm fine.
Once again, for people chasing after a guy, we are
Monster's
walking.
Power. Was that the Rizomata formula too?
Rizomata formula? Oh my god. Let's name drop some formula. It ate the air.
Monster that consumes air?
It ate
Just
the
what
air.
was that creature? It did seem different from other monsters somehow.
Yeah, that's for sure. It also looked like it was staring at us.
Maybe it was wondering which of us to eat first.
But it didn't attack.
It looked into my eyes for quite a long time, actually.
How nice for you. He must have thought you looked the tastiest.
Oh no.
I don't think I'd call that nice.
And
It's an ambush!
It's an
This is
ambush.
awesome!
Here I go!
Luna Ascendant!
Here I go! Here I go!
There we go.
Take this!
Learn light spear. Nice.
We're done.
Good.
This power will make me
Nice attack. Rod Master. Yo, Judith is the master of rods. Yo. Rod Master. Robots in disguise. Okay. Or Trident or War Harpoon. Occasionally recover TP when knocked to the ground. Damage accused when attack hits an attacking enemy. Aerial combo. Add. Oh yeah, let's do that. Wait, what the hell? Aerial combo. Add one more hit to an aerial attack? So 2 instead of 1 or something? Bad Bison. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Nothing. Hey man, I would like, if I could be the master of anything, I would take that as a win. She just happens to be master of Rod. Which, you know what? We love a good fisherwoman, right? Rod and tackle. That's exactly what I was talking about. Don't you know, Fontana? Where were you thinking? Trudaya. Oh. The sage. There we go. Whatever. I think you need to keep your head out of the gutter. I'm thinking that you're covering your tracks. Yeah, I'm covering them fucking well, aren't I? There we go.
Get ready. I'm taking you
Hey,
down.
I'm jumping, bitch.
Dragon Swarm!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Get out of here!
Fireball!
Punch you.
Soul shine!
Shining Eagle!
Okay, hey, jump.
Anyone with a spine?
Yeah, I feel
Good.
good.
Yeah, got his happiness. Yay! Yuri's happy now. Silver circlet. Good. Okay, equip. Get Damascus off. You most certainly are not using a compact sword, my friend. Tsurugi, strength up. Yeah, we're putting that on just because of the passive. Big damage down, but I want the passive increase for a skill.
Tiger! I'll punish you!
Holy power, come to me! Take first aid!
Take this! Azure Edge!
Starstroke!
Dragon Swarm! Alright, who's next?
Good. There we go.
We're
Good.
done.
Easy. See, now I kind of want to take more fights so I can get a
guessed there would be
stronger
an
sword
in
on.
the Weasel of Kados.
Me neither. I guess nobody passing through ever noticed it.
It must not have been putting out enough air until now for anyone to feel the effects.
Sounds right.
It sure picked the perfect time to start going crazy. That was a serious pain.
Well, I was able to log a new discovery, so it worked out in the end.
Yay.
Yeah, so glad you enjoyed yourself.
So, someone has one of those air cranae you found?
Rita, you explain.
I'm all
Table
ears.
of the turn, Mr. God, this game is too many battles. I mean, I'm not denying that. It has too many battles, but there's no other way for me to get XP on my weapons, so I need to take them. Like, they built the game around having too many they built a core system around having too many battles, so I have to engage with it. Like, I can't not engage with it. Yeah, I never use that, so screw it. Cover. God, what? Happiness is so expensive. God, that's the game telling you something. Methinks. My God. LP is weapon experience, right? Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna put. Actually, is it worth it to just for it occasionally occurring? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, because if it occurs enough times, then it works. And then after I decide to take it off, I can put Combo Plus on and just have it. Okay, here. Or... Spirits, Vitality, Medical Boost, Strength cures proportional remaining HP, Stat Boosts, Taunt. Get that off. You never taunt, I don't believe. So let's put Lucky End. Okay, I'm asleep. Have fun. Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to have a nice sleep, Fontana. God, so many skills. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna take that off. That's... the speed of normal attacks. Here we go. Okay. Rod Master. Spear Master. Okay. Now let's save because I just did a whole bunch of things. Okay. God. But yeah, speaking of games we're excited for, I'm excited for Octopath Traveler too.
Let's work together.
And that's gonna be nice because that's gonna be a game that I missed that jump. Because that's gonna be a game that I just play on my own free time, like instead of on stream, which I'm gonna be looking forward to. Because I haven't really done that in a while. All the free time gaming that I've done has all been Trail Sim Zero. Oh, okay, cool. Rita got KO'd. Useless bitch. God damn it. Like, there was one enemy in that entire encounter. And somehow Rita got KO'd. I do not understand people. Oh, yeah? Okay, this guy has been doing overnights for months.
Let's party! Get out of here!
Oh, sharpened rage! Stargo, which blocks our future!
Take this!
Wavering darkness! Pierce cluster!
He caused me to ask one, how many croissants to bake, and two, what program uses the oven for them. It's a very odd ask. Gonna be real. Hey, Rita, how about you? Rita, how about you just...
Let's try this.
frick do you forget that? The answer is on the The answer is, oh god. I mean, it's yes for as many as you can fit, and we will sell them. Why am I at full health now? What happened? Okay, I'm gonna actually presume that upcoming is the boss, so I'm gonna put on a weapon that has freaking stats on it, so I can do that. Yeah, let's go in. Oh my god, please don't tell me the boss fight is just a bunch of fucking bats.
But how did you...
Please. I don't want to have one of these fights. Oh, yeah.
Good work, Repeat.
GG.
Looks like our little game of tag is over, Reggae.
Reggae.
Now, I'll have to show you my really real power.
Okay, sounds good. God, I've only been alive for 2 hours. It feels like I've been alive for 4. Oh, okay. Hello there, sir.
Huh. So that's what's been going on.
What does this mean? Was he disguising himself as Reggae?
I don't think we have time to worry about the particulars right now.
Let's just kill him.
Oh me, oh my. How terribly frightening. I don't know what I'd do if I were to end up like poor Rago.
Poor Rago, yeah.
What do you mean? What happened to him?
Oh, they found his body face down in a riverbed back in Dongrest.
Ah, yeah.
I just couldn't bear it if I ended up like that, you know.
Rago is dead? But why?
How could we have foreseen this? Reggae was Jaeger the whole time.
Afraid that's not for me to say.
Oh, it's his name in reverse. Ah, oh my god. That's Red New 3, man. Red New 3. Red New 3 strikes again, man.
Oh, not that way.
Red New 3. Oh, hello there.
Ta-da! The reinforcements have arrived!
Ugh.
Gosh, Drots, the rest I leave up to you.
Okay.
As you wish.
Is that Maka Albarn / sister from Valkyria Chronicles?
Aye, aye, sir!
Oh, thank you for killing all the bats.
He's getting away!
Not on my watch.
I'll see you in the funny papers, Liebchen.
Liebchen. Oh, they just fuse into one big bat? Okay. Oh, get bodied.
It's him! It's Terrapus!
Terrapus. Okay, first and foremost, let's check that. Weak to light, resists those 3. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You turn that off. Resist that. Right. What was it again?
Now we're cooking.
Okay. L1. So it's wind, water, dark. Wind, water, dark. That's... So, water off, earth is fine. Earth is fine. Water. Wind, water, no. Okay.
Walkers! A flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Take this!
Oh, power that tries souls shine!
Take this!
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Stalagmite! Now we're
Dragon!
Oh, power that tries souls shine!
Tiger! I'll punish you!
Oh, sharpened rage! Run
Oh, Patty, GG.
Come to me! You are it!
Okay.
Holy power! Oh, din of this modest land! First out!
Oh my god, are you serious? This is a thing that you think is worth it? Oh my god.
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Stalagmite! Holy
Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, sharpened rage. Cut through that. Oh, flickering blaze.
This could be the end.
Maybe I
Oh,
can hear
okay.
you.
I did not realize that these stupid ass bats could cast.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
For you.
My fucking god, dude. And they have like 8,000 health each. Like, my god. This reminds me of that boss from Wind Waker. I mean, I can tell you this friggin'... Like, this game... like, I've said it once and I've said it 18,000 times. This game loves to throw bosses that do not suit its fucking game system well at all. It's like, oh hey, let's just inundate the field with fucking enemies that will interrupt you, will do an absolute shit ton. So garbage.
Screwed up. Thanks.
Ugh. I hate it. Like, I actually just straight up dislike it.
Holy power, come to me. Holy power, come to me. This is dangerous. I'm okay.
Shining Eagle.
Take that.
Can I please just... Okay. Ugh. That is the game system now. Yeah. I happened to sleep. I mean, yeah, that's true.
No good, no good.
Too late. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power.
Just keeps on missing him first. I mean, I am. So, oh wait. So gosh is Laura Bailey, so yes, make Joy does not have an English word. They're the second line, so it's the same person.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Go. Not you, chat. This. I'm speaking to the game directly. I have a distaste. I think it's one of those things where, you know, I just have a distaste for older Tales games. I don't think I'm ever going to want to play a game older than Arise, ever, after this. I think I've just made, yeah, it's like, hey, look at that. She just got wombo comboed from, like, full health to not. Cool. Great. Love it. Fantastic. Nothing she could really do to not get bodied like that. Okay, you know, I need to take off my fucking sweatshirt. I'm getting heated, literally. my internal body temperature tends to go up when I'm actually just not pleased. Cool. Great. Cool. You wanna... Yeah, there we go. Level of you, because it's level 33. I'm like 27. Well, those games are great. They just have bad ports, but they really have a lot of difficulty with making good boss fights. Yeah, no, that seems to be the case. That seems to be one of the major things that I just have an issue with. It's like, oh yeah, normal fights, it's like, okay, they could be a little bit annoying, but whatever, you know. And then boss fights, just, we're just gonna force you to use all your resources every time, because, yeah. It's like, if we're gonna talk about, like, other game systems and things, right, like, older games, like, okay, let's take Ys, another one that has, like, it's older, like, there are other engines, it's like, okay. But at least those are manageable within their own thing. They don't make you use all your resources because most of the games you can't even use items in boss fights. You realize that's the problem. It's not as bad as people think. It's like oldiest games, not that bad. Once you get into the system, you had no resources. They asked you to get good, and you know what? As a person that plays Dark Souls games, FromSoft games, I can at least appreciate that aspect. But like this game, like there are aspects where it's like even if I did get good, it wouldn't help me. Because like it's just like, oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to avoid this damage. And if you get hit by, you get touched even once, you're getting fucking comboed to death. And 11 and not using your overlimits. I don't get invincibility in overlimit. Every time I've used overlimit, I do shit, and I get fucking interrupted. It seems like I don't have any invincibility in overlimit. You get stuck, but I swear I don't. Every time I've used overlimit, I always get interrupted out of my moves. Like, I swear.
I'll blow you
like,
away. Damn, that hurt.
Yeah, look at that. Literally the first thing that happens after using my freaking overlimit, I get bodied out of my fucking out of it. Like, I don't like, it's why I dislike it. Because it doesn't seem like it does anything other than let me use a bunch of moves in succession, which I guess is good, but I get interrupted out of it. Yeah, you barely started the gun with that lag, you get 25 hits off. Yeah, keep on using Photon, please, and also do that, and also do that, and also do that.
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Oh, power that tries souls shine!
Dude, and I am getting tilted with this stupid ass, like, what is fair about 8 separate enemies just becoming a thing on screen and they can all cast? Like, there's nothing fair about that. Like, I'm all for tough boss fights. I play FromSoft games. That's only tough boss fights. But they're tough, but fair. Like, yeah, they're difficult, but they are manageable. The last game I streamed was Sekiro, and the final boss took me like freaking 30 plus attempts, I think. Or something. It took me quite a few. It was very difficult. But it was fair because within the game's combat system, every solution was present. You just had to learn how to do it. But in this combat system, there's nothing you could do. 8 enemies are now on screen. You have 4 characters and there's no AoE solution to be able to handle all of them at once. 4 of them are casting spells which do multi-hit and tons of damage, and you can't stop them all. There's no possible way that you could stop them all. That's not fair. That's not a good boss fight. It's not okay, alright? It's not okay. My fucking god. He said, yeah, I should have a higher level, but the game should also not have this kind of bull.
angels grant us your favor. Nurse!
No good.
Okay.
Dragon Sword! No good. Tiger! You're gone! You're gone!
6 levels below, everyone. Well, that's great. And I know you gave me the warning that the level spikes. Doesn't make the game very well designed, if that's the case. Because it's not like I avoided every fight coming here. I want that to be very well understood. I took quite a few fights. Like, I did not avoid them by any means. Well, I don't want to say by any means. I did avoid some fights. But not all of them.
Nurse! I'll blow you away! Azure! Wolf strike! Wolf strike! Cerberus strike! Take this! Wolf strike!
Okay, and also, like, the lock-on system is not great. So, like, even when you're using Overlimit, it's like, oh, you're not gonna hit most of your attacks. I think you should be targeting the green one. Yeah, probably. I was initially trying to do that, and then got bodied to everlasting hell by 18 different bats. And their fucking guano holding bodies. Hey, cool, bud. How about you have, like, an area? Guys.
Sorry, you're gone! No good.
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay.
Chance will take its course. Risky cast. This is a real storm. I'm okay. Farewell, then.
Oh. Hey. There you go. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And they were never.
Love it. Love it. Hey.
I suppose I could try.
Yeah, you suppose. See, I still don't even know what happened at the save to make me have full health. No.
I'll finish you.
Holy power, come to me.
You're gone. That's enough. Let's go.
Go. How much XP do I need?
This one's
And it's not even like a small amount of XP.
You're
Holy power, come to me. Wavering darkness. First aid.
Azure!
Oh, sharpened rage.
Azure!
Let me through that with
Dragon
power.
Sword!
Like, it's like how I'm 6 levels below what I need to be, or what the boss is, and I need 1,400 to get even 1 level, and I'm not even at a full. Like, I was partially through the level, and these guys are what, given XP of 200, 202. Like, what? Am I expected to grind 400 battles or something? Like, my God.
Get ready for anything.
Like, why are these fights not giving 5 times as much XP?
Come to me. Smile of wavering darkness.
Shining Eagle!
Holy power, come to
Take
me.
this!
Let them die undefiled purity. Holy power, come to me. First aid.
I feel like I've talked about it in different games, but it's like, things like this just make me think, oh, padding. And the thing is, I know this is a Tales game, and it's got plenty of story,
Guess I overdid it.
which makes, I'm like, why would you need to have a sequence like this, where there's such a big level gap? Like, you don't need to pad. It's like a Trails game. Like, you don't need to pad a 60-plus hour JRPG. You got plenty of time. Ugh. Like, yeah, I still need, like, basically 5 battles to get to 28. Ugh, God, that's garbage. Yeah, so I guess I'll just use Tsurugi. You use that. Serial Healer. Use that. Still on that. Lucky Limit. Yeah, that one. Whatever. Okay, cool. Actually, swap you out. You. Put Judith in because they're flying enemies. Places.
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
Yeah,
Get ready for anything.
Dragon Swarm!
Smile of wavering darkness.
Dragon!
Wrap them by undefiled purity.
Maybe before I go into the boss fight again, I'll do cooking to try and increase my damage. Probably be best.
Holy power, come to me.
Yeah.
Shining Eagle!
I need to stop using so much TP.
Take that!
Only there was a skill to give me like 2 TP per hit, man. And also, why does TP not go up when they're guarding?
So is that okay?
Beautiful.
Nice, beautiful. Level up. Cool. Let's take a save so I don't have to do it all again. Man, right after I was like, let's convince myself to be not sour, not dour. Not down on it after getting bodied by the stupid-ass water bug thing. It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw this boss at you. It'll make you very sad. Like, and the thing is, right, like the combat's fine, right? Like, what you do in gameplay is fine, and I guess it's entertaining to a degree. But once you reach the point where you need to grind, and you don't want to grind, then it's not fun. Like, I play JRPGs. I know what it's like to grind. But grinding is only good when it's desired, in my opinion. Like, oh hey, you've given me something that I want to grind for. And usually that something is optional. Like, oh, I could optionally grind to get strong enough to kill that boss thing. Like, that would be, potentially, a nice grind. You know what is not a nice grind? Story progress. That's not a fun thing to grind for. Just like in Xenoblade 2, it's not a fun thing to have to keep pulling gacha to get a character that has the correct, like, traversal skill you need to be able to progress in the game. Like, oh, if it's for a side thing, whatever. But, oh, I need X fire to burn down these plants that are blocking the way to story progress. I do not have fire of X skill, and therefore I can't progress the story of the game that I want to do. Now I have to engage with this unfun thing, or this halfway fun thing, in a non-desired fashion. I am now not having fun. I am now playing a game in my quote-unquote free time, and I am not having fun. Man, you are giving me a whole lot of reason to continue playing, because now you're setting a precedent. We're fine with doing this. What am I to expect going forward? More of this?
All right, here we go.
Presumably.
All right, we did it.
If you're gonna give it to me once, there's no reason as to why I would not believe that you're not going to pull this a second, third, fourth, 8th, 20th, 70th time. Which is a dying shame.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Like this? Sharpened rage. Run through that which blocks our future.
Take this!
I'm Come on. Gonna turn to face the enemy area.
Dragon!
Crescent Moon!
There we go. I'm trying to think of other games that have like have I guess this problem. Right, and I'm not saying the entire game is filled with this problem, but just like the problem in general. Like, oh, what games can you name that like they force you to do X thing for no like good reason? That just like
I'm just getting started.
Feels like they're padding time
I'm not done yet.
just for the sake of it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, like, look at me. Level 28, 7,400 XP. I'm getting average 200 XP every fight. Right? So you can just divide that basically by 2. And it's, okay, 37 fights to get from 28 to 29. And still be several levels below the suggested level. Like, I want that to be understood that that is obscene. Like, that is not okay. Okay, guard art, steers a mad damage tank while guarding, cancels guard motion, performs an art. Invincible to attacks for a short period of time. Anti-element reflects a certain amount of damage from an attack. Decrease damage, occasionally decrease attack by half. That might be good. 550. Yeah, let's put that on. FS bonus. Covers HP every time a fatal strike hits an enemy. Cool. Not sure how often that happens. You. Honestly, instead of having Patty, it might be useful to have Judith in the fight. Or Carol for extra heals. Because I'm thinking, you know, she's better at fighting aerial enemies. So, it might be worth it to try the boss fight with her. Coming again.
What's with you, Carol? You've been nervous for a while now.
Yeah.
Come on, we'll lose Reggae if we don't hurry up.
Fine.
But there might be dangerous monsters in there.
What are you talking about? We can't just take this sitting down.
We can't let him have that box, Carol.
I'm just a little tiny, eensy-weensy bit curious as to why he took that box. So let's find out.
I don't know if you all are brave or crazy.
I guess I'm outvoted?
Oh, I've had enough of this. I'll blast away Reggae and the monsters. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try again. And you know what? Let's also see if I can't. Because maybe what would help. I'll take off Happiness 2. I'll put on Magic Guard. That might help. That way I can do that. Take off Axes up. Put on Strength. Put on Swords up. He has that. Put on Spirits. Okay. I'll put on roll, I guess. Okay, guard plus 2. Okay, I'll take Lucky in and put on Magic Guard. Magic Guard plus. Do you need to have Magic Guard to use magic guard plus? I don't know. Grab our magic guard. Okay. Everyone has magic guard now, so that means during crapshoot phase no one likes, maybe we'll do a little bit better. Okay. Just need to be aware of it. So are there special... So is it save points that have this book in it that you get healed? Like, fully? I guess, maybe. Okay. Arts, you turn off that, turn off that. Turn off that, turn off that. Lens. Return, good.
Oh, sharpen rage! Run through that with future! Take this!
I'll blow you away!
Dragon! This modest land!
Tiger Blade!
Is that the best
Tiger!
you can do?
I'll punish you! Tiger! I'll punish you! Shining
Run
Eagle!
through
Shining
that
Eagle!
tries
Take
soul
this!
shot.
This is it!
Crescent moon! Found its weakness!
Shining Eagle!
Never in blade of this modest land!
Shining Eagle! Take this!
Oh, Crescent strike! Run through that with power that tries soul
Take
shot.
this!
You just... Okay, would really...
That hurt.
It's not over yet!
No good!
Flickering blaze! Oh, sharpened rage! Run through
Shining
that
Eagle!
future!
Magic guard would help if I had enough time to actually use it.
Holy power, come to me! First aid!
No good!
Angels grant us your favor!
I'm thinking maybe I could just fucking stay on the ground. Because I seem to be getting goddamn bodied. Anytime I just get up and do the thing that prevents me from getting. Dude, can I
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that
hate
which blocks our future!
this. It is such a bad fight. How much life do you have? Leader bat. Okay.
No good!
Flickering blaze burn!
Damn it!
Such
Maybe
a
I
bad
can
fight.
heal you.
Oh, flickering blaze burn! Fireball!
Someone protect me while I'm casting. Okay.
I'll blow you away! Shining Eagle! Shining Eagle! Take this!
You're using too many arts.
Guess I overdid it.
No, it's fine.
Shining Eagle!
Angels grant us your favor!
Okay, just got freaking wombo comboed by... Dude. It's absolutely infuriating that these people can use splash. Like, and also it would be great if menu would be fine and work like a normal game.
Shining Eagle!
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
Fucking take my goddamn inputs, you trash game! My god. Great, cool. So that's a special thing? What's the normal thing? Is it kill a certain number of bats? Like, I don't get it, and I'm running out of life bottles. Is there an item for heal everyone? Treat. Here, I'll do that. And
Wonderful.
okay, cool. Let's
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
I feel like
You're gone.
it would be so much better if even one character had like a significant kind of AoE, right?
Tiger Blade.
Oh, nice moves.
That's all it would take. Like one that has a decent kind of field clear. That's it. That really is it.
Dragon Swarm. All right, who's next? Take this.
Okay, and how much do magic bats have? Yeah.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Someone protect me while I'm casting. Okay.
I want to do the up combo.
Right, who's next?
Fuck.
Take this.
Oh,
All right, who's
grant
next?
us your favor.
Okay, come on.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Dude, it is so infuriating trying to actually do an up combo.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Seems like the only semi-able way to do it. It's like, oh yeah, just do the entire...
Oh, man. Come on, let's go.
What? And this time it didn't reform? What? I don't... I don't understand. What is it? Is it kill the leader bat and it can't reform? Is that the deal? Defeated leader bat and prevented from combining. Okay, cool, great, lovely, fantastic, awesome. Okay. Okay. Rebirth ring. Sweet.
This power will make me strong.
Okay. Fine.
We need no succor from our enemies.
Yeah, slash her throat, killer.
You're not gonna make fools of us.
Okay, slash her
With those
throat, killer.
injuries, Let
Die.
us withdraw.
Okay, see ya.
Bye for now.
Okay, see you later. Die. Please, leave. Ugh.
Man, this stinks. Where'd this smoke come from?
I don't know, smoke bomb or something.
They're throwing our canine friend here off the scent.
Oh, no.
As long as we put up with the smell, we'll be fine.
But I can't stand that smell.
Patty just walks right through it.
We're going after them.
Adventurers care not about stink. I see you fucking chest. Simple tent, cool. My god. Absolutely abhorrent. God. Okay, so let's go back to... Did I max out that? I maxed out that sword. That's what it was. Okay, you know, I don't even feel like changing the skills that I had on. Ugh. And like the worst part is you need levels, so you have more SP, so you can have more skills on. But man, the rate at which they give you XP, it's not great.
What is with this heat?
It's fucking desert, Rita.
We've passed through the caverns and come out on the other side of the mountains.
So you mean...
And also, you guys can all look through. There's not a door.
Those are the sands of Kogor.
It's an open cave.
We made it all the way there?
The sands of Kogor.
Kogor.
Pharaoh's here.
Yay. presumably he's gonna be a boss fight that I have to deal with as well.
I'm going on to meet Pharaoh.
Yeah, you do that.
We can't just let you go alone.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's a gun with one bullet. You know what to do.
Our job right now is to protect you.
Well, we did get
That's
the stolen
dark.
box back, right?
Yeah, I guess we can't just keep chasing him around. All right, we'll take care of him next time.
Hold on. Are you seriously going? Do you know what you're saying? This is a desert. It's hot. People die here, get it?
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. I think.
Rita's the only one with the wide brimmed hat.
Huh?
Isn't there a
The
fucking...
foothills to the west, the center where it's hottest, and the massive peaks to the east.
Hey, hold on.
There's a town between the end of the western foothills and the central area.
Where did you hear that?
I went there with a friend once. It's a nice town built up around an oasis.
Yeah, I need to get there and buy
We'll
some
hold off
fucking
on any major decisions
things.
until we get there then.
Sounds good to me. Old
Buy
Raven wouldn't be able to
gels,
think
buy
straight till he
life
cools
potions.
off.
What are you gonna do, Patty?
Hmm.
What's that treasure you're searching for? Maristella, was it?
Yep.
Well, I can't guarantee you'll find any clues in that town, though.
Don't worry. As long as there are people, I'm sure there'll be clues.
Well, there are
Hopefully.
people living there.
Then I'll be joining you. Rita.
I know. We'll make that our first destination.
Sounds good. Jaeger.
I'm still
What
trying
do
to
you
get
have
my
to
head
say?
around the fact that Reggae was Jaeger's alter ego.
This spells out the connection between Ruins Gate and Leviathan's Claw pretty clearly, and that Jaeger was the boss of both guilds.
Isn't it kind of early to say that for sure? It is possible that the Reggae we met was just Jaeger putting on a show. Maybe the real Reggae's off in some ruin someplace, just digging away, happy as a clam.
We're gonna have a hell
Also
of a time
possible.
if it's really that complicated.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just puzzling over it a little too hard.
Also,
We'll have to keep at it until we get to the bottom of this mess.
has there never been a meeting between all the guild masters at once? Because if that happened, then would that not mean that you have seen them in the same place at the same time? At least once? Okay. Oh, cool. Give me this oasis, please. Ugh.
Seems like a pretty sleepy town.
Well, in this heat?
There are knights even here, though.
I don't recall seeing such intimidating people here the last time I came.
All right. I'm off to search for clues about the treasure. Bye-bye for now.
See you, Patty.
You're leaving?
Oh, so you want me to stay a little longer, eh?
Well, it's been fun and all, but I'm sure Patty's got things she needs to take care of.
Then I guess it's time for me to be off.
See ya.
Be careful out there.
Okay. Bye, Patty.
All right, shall we each go our own way for now?
On for that. Before I do anything, I want to give these feet a rest.
Okay then, let's meet up in front of the inn after sunset.
Okay, see you then.
Okay. See you then.
No easy thing looking out for everybody else.
Well, I think we all could use a little time to think things over.
The kids are all right.
Parted with everyone. The desert oasis. Mantake. Mantaik? Not sure. Mantaik. The Imperial Knights.
I wouldn't think the Knights would bother coming all the way out to a border town like this. More power to them if they're really here to defend the public order or whatever, but something tells me there's more to it than that.
They must be burning up in that armor, though. So they're just watching their standing shopkeeper. He's not moving on. Maybe he's asleep. Dead. Fortune's Market. Buy. Okay. Let me max those out. Yeah, actually, that's... Dude. 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 Getting Fucking sick and tired of this game's garbage ass port. Like, I... My God. Uh... 50. Specifics. Special gel. You need 2 specifics to... Okay, interesting. But you can make special gel in multiple ways. Okay, that's neat. Like that. High Tsurugi. Make that. Those. Oh, God. Did I beat it? Yes, I did. Apologies for not seeing that earlier. Presumably when you posted it. Yes, I did in fact beat the boss. Or then I need desert iron sand for something else. Yeah, I can lead the party with repeat now. Not that I plan to, but I can. Blast. So I need a silver ore. Wherever the flip that is. Silver protector. Yeah, guys, defensive options aren't even like that great. They don't even go up all that much. Queen of Hearts. Does she even have this? I don't think so. Gladiator. Sure, combo plus. Sure. Large size bag, sure. God, that was big. And surprising guys. Whatever. Medium size bag, tortoise shell. That was the main one I needed. Stormbrain, small charge, change. Sure. Ugh. My energy, it's so low now. The amount of salt that was pumping through my brain has made me... There are 2 chain whips, so might as well make a chain whip one. Variable edge. Wait, shit, I can't remember. When does it say? they're not in the party, that's why. Oh, sure, now it's on permanent synthesis, because fucking... Dude, like... My god, I despise this garbage. Spine Ripper... Could have sworn I picked that up in the cave. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that right now.
Hey, old man.
Just not.
Sorry to have dragged you all the way out here. Whoa, what's with that face?
Hearing you apologize like that puts me a little bit on edge is all.
I mean, you still have to deliver that letter to Belius, right?
Yeah, but if I can't see her until the new moon, then that's that, ain't it? Till then, I'm at the mercy of the princess's whims.
Well, well, aren't you easygoing? You sure about that? If we spend too long out here and you miss the new moon, the Don will yell at you for sure.
Nah, I'm used to being yelled at.
Yeah, it's fine. I can get yelled at.
Until the next
no one cares.
It ain't like we're gonna run out of new moons anytime soon.
You say that.
You certainly sound patient. You sure about this?
Of course. Patience is something you'll learn with age.
Ugh, I swear.
Well, making the right decisions is part of being an adult too. I'll leave as soon as I feel like I have to. Anyway, let me travel with you kids for a while longer.
Sure, whatever you want.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? After all that, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna save. And this is where I'm gonna end the stream, because I don't think I'll be able to do a very entertaining or good stream. Also, I've been going for 3 hours at this point. Yes, I just have to... I have to accept that right now I'm not into it. I'm getting annoyed with every little thing. Which have been annoying me the entire time. But now after all that shenaniganry, it's far more annoying. Yeah, so next time I stream, it will be on Friday, and I'll be playing the infinitely better game, Fire Emblem Engage. I'll look forward to that truly, heartfeltly, and sincerely. But with that, thank you everyone for dropping by tonight. Thank you, Key, Fontano, and anyone else for dropping by and lurking. It's much appreciated, and I hope you all have a very nice night. Bye.